Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. So it is a day before the season 42 premiere of Survivor, and I have to admit I'm a bit behind this season. I, by this point, would have done my cast assessment video, my winner picks video, etc. But like I said, I'm a bit behind, so I am gonna do a semi-cast assessment video, but I'm gonna make it shorter than I usually would. Usually I'd go into like their names, their occupations, etc., and kind of do a boot order around that, like where I think they'll be placed. I'm just gonna like talk about the cast a bit and just basically where I think they'll be, so it's more like a boot order where I think. So some of them that I've noticed right off the bat that people are like ooh and on about. Lydia, I have seen is getting a lot of fans' attention, and I think because a lot of people from the LGBTQ community are really rooting for her to win because she's also part of the community. And also too, I think there's at least like five or six contestants this season that are part of the LGBTQ plus community. So I think that's very great. I think that, Survivor's definitely moving in the right direction with diversity, but I'm getting off topic a bit. I feel like Lydia will be the type that will get along with everybody and be a very good alliance member. I don't feel like she'll have many enemies out there. I think she'll just be very easy to work with. One that stood out to me was Chanel, and it just makes me think of Shan from last season, and I know they're two totally different people, but Shan, at least in my opinion, was so annoying and I did not like her at all. But Chanel is not Shan. Chanel, I think, will be one of the powerhouse figures. I feel like Chanel will be the ones. Like, there's all different types of threats out there, and some are obvious threats, and some don't realize that they're actually pulling the puppet strings. I feel like Chanel's going to be one of the more obvious threats, and people are going to target her right away. Same thing with Drea, but I don't think she's going to be as obvious as Chanel. I feel like possibly her and Chanel will meet at one point. It could possibly be like Shan and Liana from last season, how they were, you could say what you want about them, but they were a pretty good duo. So I feel like it might come to that, but I think they'll both be great players, but I just feel like Chanel will be a more obvious threat, and Drea might be a threat, but she won't be as obvious as Chanel. With Tori, I feel like she's going to be one of the first people out. I feel like she's going to be one of those annoying types and gravitates toward a guy. Like, you've seen that before, like how the power duos, in the sense that a girl tries to align with a guy and they see that right away and they try to break them up. So I feel like Tori is going to fall into that category. With Lindsay, I feel like Lindsay will make it a little farther. I don't think she'll win it. But then I also don't think she'll be a pre-merger. I think if anything, she'll be like right when the merge hits. With Maria, I'm getting the vibes that she's a tough cookie. I feel like she's going to be that person that kind of mothers the other castaways. And I don't know. I kind of always root for them. I don't think we've actually had one of them that have won yet. You know, the ones that, like Mama C or Chrissy, they've all been, they've mostly been runner-ups. Interesting. Mostly, not all of them, but anyway, I feel like she might come across as annoying in the sense that people don't always like to be mothered, but then at the same time, I feel like she'll be a very loyal Alliance member, and then when people come after her Alliance members or herself, she's gonna go all mama bear on them. For Marianne, I feel like she's gonna be underestimated. I feel like people at first aren't gonna give her enough credit, and I feel like she'll be the one that's doing the puppet strings. Like how I said, Chanel, I feel like will be a more obvious threat. I feel like Marianne will be a threat, but people won't realize it until it's too late. And I feel like she's gonna have one of the strong alliances this season. Like, you know how we see like different alliances that come every season, but there's always like one or two that have a very strong bond with somebody and they stick through till the end. So I really feel like that for Marianne. I feel like that's it for all the girls. Let me see here. Oh, there's let me see. Yeah, there's two more. Swati. Apologize if I said her name wrong. I feel like she'll be great in challenges. I feel like she'll be one of the challenge beasts this season among the girls. And I feel like she'll be a threat in the sense that they'll be threatened that she's like a physical powerhouse, so they'll want to get her out immediately. With Jenny, I feel like she'll be more calculated in her moves. I feel like I feel like she'll be a panther. Like, you know how panthers are like waiting behind the bushes, waiting to make the right move. I feel like that's what Jenny will be like. I feel like she'll be very quiet at first, and then like soon as the merge hits, we're gonna see a lot of her come out. Okay, so that was all the girls. So let's go with Romeo. Romeo, I feel like he'll get along with most people. I feel like he'll be like the one calling the shots in his alliance, whatever alliance he ends up being on. And people may want to get rid of him because a lot of the times people don't like it when others have a lot of power, that much power. Jackson, I don't know. There's something about me that says he's not going to last long. I feel like he's definitely going to be a pre-merger. I don't know why, but I feel like something about him says he's going to go early. And Omar, I feel like is going to go really deep. I feel like he's going to be a villain this season. I feel like he's going to be the ones that a lot of people on the island don't like, and he's going to possibly be the type. There's a couple different villain types, but I feel like he'll be the one that makes the idol moves and wins immunity, and is just, they aren't able to stop him. I feel like Hi. Again, I'm so sorry if I get your names wrong. Say your names wrong. I feel like he'll be easy to get along with. I feel like he'll also be very calculated in his moves. I feel like he's the type that'll want to make big moves right away, but he'll realize that I feel like he won't be impulsive. Like, I mean, I feel like he'll be just very calculated. With Mike, I feel like he'll be an obvious threat. It did say he was a firefighter, and usually they do pretty well. I mean, I don't want to like refer to Cops R Us, like, because cops and firefighters seem to do pretty well. I mean, we've had both cop and firefighter winner, so I feel like he'll be one of the more obvious threats, but I feel like he'll be more likable. He'll be an obvious threat, but people won't be able to get rid of him just because he's so likable. And I feel like he'll be like one of the ones pulling his weight around camp. With Roxroy, I don't know. I really don't know what to think of him. He's one of those ones I think he's either going to do really well or he's just going to go out pre-merge. And that's the same thing with Zach. Like, he reminds me a lot of the underdogs on Survivor, and is one that you really hope will do well. But I feel like the same thing with Zach. I feel like if he makes it past the first couple days, I feel like he's going to go deep. But I feel like I said, he's either going to go really deep in the game or he's going to go out really early. With Jonathan, I think he'll be more laid back and chill, and I feel like people will think that he's lazy when he's not. And with Daniel, I don't know, he's another one I can't really get like a vibe about. I feel like he'll just be one of those ones that doesn't really get an edit this season. Like, we have these amazing players, but we don't really get to see them at all. Like, we see after the fact that they made all these moves, but it's like we didn't get to see it on our screen. So yeah, I think I got everybody. Comment down below what your boot order is, or what you think of the cast, like how you think they'll do the season. I'm gonna make a separate video about my winner picks for the season. Until next time, stay regal.